Let's rock this. I don't even know. I'm not even dropping the intro, man. We just here. What's up? How you guys feeling? It's like, we
Oh,
just here. I'm like, do we even drop the intros anymore, man? I don't even be doing them no more. But happy Wednesday night. We back in the building. Got Zamara. We got Boo Wop. We got Wop for short. I don't know how to feel about that, but
Oh no.
you do what you want. You feel me? You do what you want.
wow.
But let's get into it. Steve Nash got fired.
Mm.
Start
I
out hot.
told, I told you the night before. I said it was coming.
He should have
He
been
knew
fired.
it.
They should have
I
fired Steve
mean,
when KD asked for it in all season.
Yo, but I want to get into because I put it. Well, I asked Troy. I don't know if y'all saw the first take with JJ talking to Stephen A. And I kind of agree like what what JJ said, because Stephen A. He's gonna cite it and be like he was unqualified. He shouldn't have never been a head coach and da 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 da. And basically saying because they do all this black empowerment, Kyrie and what's the name? You would think they would bring in a black coach or somebody even with more credentials. And JJ got on there and he said a good point. He was like, Steve Kerr, he got a championship and he had no credentials. I mean, like he's an ex-player, so you gotta weigh a situation by, I guess, experience. But then everybody was just like, at what point can you ask what coach would actually thrive in that situation? Like, so I want to know what y'all think. Like, first of all, how much blame on Nash do you think contributes to them not being successful? Like, what percentage?
hmm, that's a good question. I would have to say, I would say about 25 to 30%.
Mm.
It's on Steve Nash.
Yeah,
I mean, he was
I
dealing with a
blame.
team. I mean, can we really blame anybody? I know
I
you
mean, you
guys like to
can,
pass the blame around, but it's
you
like
you
KD was injured
can. I
for a lot of
mean,
that time. For 2 seasons,
it's
he's
just
only
it's
played
to
a
me it's
total
un.
of 90 games, I believe, in 2 seasons, 55 and 35. I think that's 90 if my math is correct, and it might be off. But that's out of what? Out of what he could have played. Like Kyrie missed games. He went on sabbaticals. He didn't play because of COVID. Then you got James Harden in out, in out, in out. He's gone. You got DeAndre Jordan there that's supposed to be a
Yeah.
vital piece to the offense. He's gone. Like there's a lot Steve Nash had to deal with, and there was also a lot the players were dealing with too. So I don't know if you could blame anybody. That's just
Oh
my
yeah,
thing.
you
I
can
don't know if you
blame
can
them.
blame anybody.
Go ahead, Walt,
You
because
could
I'm gonna
blame them.
back on what y'all gotta say. Go ahead, Walt.
No, you could blame them because, um, like I said, Steve Nash. It's not fair to act like he was the most qualified person for this job. That's the thing. Uh, what Stephen A. said, I kind of agree with. I don't usually agree with Stephen A. Too tough, but I actually agree with him on this. Steve Nash should have got a head coaching job, but just not this job. This job was too big for him.
Mm.
It would
Yeah, I
have been
mean,
big
yeah.
for a lot of guys.
This is a championship squad you putting together.
Exactly. The expectations was already in place once you sign a guy like Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. The expectations are there. So, but I'm always gonna because I give the players the most credit for when they win. So I got to give the players the equal when the things are not going right. And to me, you got to blame KD and Kyrie
Well, JJ,
And
I mean,
James Harden too.
what
to a
JJ was
degree.
saying.
Obviously, he
I
was
know
there,
to
but
no
I'm just
degree.
saying
He
it.
was
It
supposed
I
to be a
can't.
big part of Nash tenure. That's why
Everybody
they
that
traded for him.
came, but still, Troy. KD and
You're
Kyrie
not
were the
leading.
two
You're not
Well,
dominoes
leaving
that
James
got
Harden out of
there.
this. I'm not letting y'all do this.
You can't
I'm
lump
not
him
letting y'all
in.
do this.
no.
Yeah, you can't lump him in for last year.
I got a third factor, like JJ mentioned. He was like the front office might need to actually take a lot of the blame, just because when they brought DeAndre, they were so bent on doing that. That was
He
$10
was
million.
supposed to. He
Huh?
was supposed to be that third piece to them.
I know, but
They
basically,
didn't even use him.
no, but I'm saying exactly they wasted 10 million and it could have been allotted to another player, a piece they could have
Or
held
To
you
on.
who?
could have
On
just
who?
used him.
On who?
That-
Who
Who y'all
could have
talking
been
about?
other players? On DeAndre
Yeah.
Jordan, the Nets when they
Oh,
got
DeAndre
DeAndre.
Jordan was done. That just was a bad signing. They gave him too much money. He wasn't worth
Exactly.
it.
It should have been allocated to someone else. But what he was saying is like
I'm not mad if it
basically,
is.
this is one situation where they done gave players, even though we a player person, I'm a player person, they gave players too much power in this situation to
Exactly.
direct this this team. I
I
well,
agree.
I said during the summer, I said this season gonna be tanked. How many times did we didn't know who was gonna be on the squad? I knew it was gonna be a hot mess. We knew it was gonna be it was gonna be bad. The cohesiveness was already done. So I'm not surprised with the results. 205,
Oh, I'm surprised a little bit.
You surprised?
I'm a little surprised. I didn't think they was gonna be like no top 3 seed, nothing like that.
I did, and I still think
I'm not gonna hold you.
it's still gonna be top 3.
I think they said
Yeah,
the
sure.
vital piece is Ben, and Ben is slowly
What
hurdle
what
speed.
what place? What place? And I know you go. "We need the game." What place are the Warriors in right now?
Who? The Warriors?
What place are they in?
I don't think they top 8 right now.
They're not.
But I don't. Again, I wasn't somebody that would have told you that the Warriors are necessarily a top 3 seed. You could, because again, I don't think the Warriors have the same problems.
They're
as
12th right now.
Brooklyn.
You don't think
They
the
don't have the
Warriors
same
can finish
problems.
at top 3? Well, they got their
It-
defensive thing. I know they need to work that out, and they can make some moves in a regular season to get some pieces, some defense.
But I would always trust their chemistry.
Trade for Gary
down the
Payton.
stretch.
Trade for Gary Payton. Just trade for him back.
Yeah, nah. I would trust their chemistry
Portland, like,
still
nah.
down the stretch. They got their core still. I would trust that
Nah,
chemistry.
but what I'm saying is you
much
don't
more in
expect Golden
April
State to
than I
have this
would
start.
trust.
It's fine that the Nets are having this start. It's not fine that the Lakers are having this start.
Oh,
It's not fine.
That's-
Neither one of
that's-
them teams is having this start.
that's just a
Now I'm not mad. Boston's having this start too. I'm not mad at Boston. We picked it up.
Boston is 4-2.
4-2, yeah, 4-2, and that's a bad start.
That's not a bad start.
Yeah, 6-0 is a good start for Boston.
I mean, it's not too bad.
Okay.
I mean, like,
It's a bad start.
I mean, if they didn't have
They
this
lost to
drama,
two
I
good
they
When
might.
we
teams, I think.
lose to the two good teams, we lost to the Bulls, and they came back and
Bulls
beat us
is a
like they
good
did
team.
last year.
The
They
Bulls
did
is
the
a
same thing
good
to us
team.
last year.
They're still a good team.
Nah,
Not a bad team.
yeah,
Bulls is not a
seventh
bad
around,
team.
yeah, Bulls around playing. I'll give you a good team. Around playing.
Okay.
One second.
You feel me? Revisiting, the Bucks are
And then
still
they lost
in.
to Cleveland, and they probably gonna lose to Cleveland again tonight.
Yeah. Looking, we might. With Udoka leaving
But
and
that's not
Marcus
a
Smart
bad
coming.
loss. A bad loss is when you
I
lose to a
don't care.
team you
I start
clearly
paying
better
attention.
than.
25 games in. And
Wait, who lost? Who lost to the Cavs?
Boston.
lost them early in the season.
Oh, I think you saw. At first, I was like the Brown. What?
But
So
it's
just revisiting my Milwaukee Bucks are still first in the East, 6-0. That's how they doing it up there. Boo up, Bobby. You feel me? The Suns now take first place. The Suns take first place, 6-1. Denver's in sixth place right now. Portland's in second, Utah's in third, and San Antonio's in fourth. Last episode we did, who do you think is more likely to fall out of the playoffs? A lot of us said San Antonio and Utah. I'm not sure, man. No, it's early, but I don't know. Maybe they got some fight in them. I don't know.
who?
Utah.
Utah.
They fighting early in the season. No. They fighting. They 6-2. They fighting. They
I don't know what they
ain't
fighting
got
for, but they fighting.
no idea.
Yeah.
Fighting to prove something. We ain't listening to coach. Coach said we need the Wilmington dude. We ain't getting the Wilmington dude.
I'm dead.
They'll get them in short. Trust me.
Wait,
They're gonna still have like a bottom 5 seed when it's all said and done.
I didn't want to double back, but I want to ask. Like, I'm surprised. I didn't know Warriors were 12. Why is it more because the Clippers?
No defense.
Healthy people back? Oh,
No defense. They ain't got no defense.
No, they just
they allowed
a lot of it
70
is championship hangover.
No, they ain't got no. Their defense is the defensive end. I ain't gonna say they ain't got no defense. The defensive end, they're struggling on it right now. They allowed 70 plus points in the first half, and I think 4 of their first 6 games.
Oh yeah, that's
defense.
Yeah, that's
defense. That's when you lose players like Gary Payton,
fix that, you're fine. When you fix that, you're good.
It might be hard to fix though.
No, yeah, because you need the players too. You know.
Yeah, and then the anchor of that defense, which is Draymond, is not the same player.
That's
Yeah.
not
He
a
is
defense at
simply
this
not the
point.
same player.
Yeah, it's not. No.
Guys like Klay Thompson is trying to find his game offensively, and he probably will never be the same defender that he once was again. Like so,
You
Oh,
that's
still
with
you
just
think
you
that?
going with the Charles Barkley role?
ain't no Charles Barkley role. It's Klay Thompson. Look,
You
I ain't
heard
gonna
what
tell a
you heard
man
what
how to.
Clay.
I'm not gonna tell him how to feel or
You
anything
know what
like
Clay
that.
just told Charles Barkley about saying that he
Yeah,
ain't the
but
same
those
type
are
of player.
facts, though, man.
Those
Whether
not
he wants
facts. Those
to,
not his facts. All right.
you don't have to
So
believe
if
it,
it's
but that's
not his
more
facts,
likely the
no,
truth.
it's not about believing it. It's about what he feels, what
Bob,
he
I
puts
got
the
a
work
quick
in every day,
question.
Well, it's about
what
what
he
I
knows
feel
he can
too.
do.
Shit, I don't
What
care
the
what he.
fuck? What you
Talking about what
feel?
he feel. I don't
What
give a
you
fuck about
feel?
what Klay
About what
Thompson
I
feel.
feel.
What you feel?
Yeah,
I don't think Clay
shit, I'm
gives a fuck
talking.
about what you feel.
I don't care. He don't gotta give a fuck about what I feel. I
Oh
don't
my
care.
god.
He that shit was to me. He mad at Charles. Well, I ain't gonna say mad, upset, whatever. At Charles Barkley for having an opinion about. Hey, this is what they do. They get paid to have opinions, bro. Like he talking about special because he's a player. Like all he did was say that he don't think he's gonna be the same player anymore, and that's nothing wrong with that. He
No,
not
not at all.
wishing he don't be the same player no more. Like that's like different. If he's saying, "I hope this kid never be the same player again," he just thinking like based off of those two injuries that he might not be the same player no more. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hmm.
He's 32 years old. There's nothing wrong with that. He got a lot of miles on his body. He's been at six NBA finals. That's a lot.
Mm,
That's true.
mm.
It's
Um,
true. What was another big thing? There's something else
um,
that happened in the NBA. Oh,
the Kareem
the
thing. Oh
Nets
no.
are gonna hire
Oh,
coach Iman Udoka. Iman, however you say his first name, Udoka is going to the Nets. Now, me and Boo, I was kind of talking in the little chat that we had, and I was trying to tell Boo why it didn't make sense to me that the Nets could hire him when Boston suspended him. And when you're suspended, that means you're still under contract with the team. It just means you're suspended. So for him to go seek another job, he would have to quit or they would have to let him go, which, like Marcus Smart said, if it's true that the players thought he was suspended for a year and he would be back next year, not going to another team. That's what I was saying to you, Boo, obviously, because that's what it felt like to me. If they were going to fire him, they would have outright fired him.
wait.
In the
Before he.
last 10 years, who's the last coach to do something like this and get suspended? None of them. They all get fired.
And
No matter what it is, they get fired. Fired. He's the only one that gets suspended. That means Boston had intent to keep him. But now that he's showing the intent to want to go somewhere else, Boston's like, okay, we're not going to stop you from walking. But you had to be punished for what you've done.
I got a question though. I got a question, Bob. If you were Nia Long's baby daddy, because I don't know how to say this nigga name. If you were Nia Long's baby,
Udoka.
whatever his name is, and you get offered to go to the Nets and they suspended you, wouldn't you go? Wouldn't you leave? Would you leave?
yeah, I'm leaving.
Is that I'm gone? Why am I gonna wait a year to get paid? No.
He's still getting paid, though. They're
But
paying him 50% of this year's salary.
No, I
but
want my
but
whole
the,
check.
but the,
Get the whole
No,
check.
but to
that's just a part
piggyback
of his
off of what
punishment.
Troy said again, like it wasn't guaranteed that Boston was going to bring him back. It seemed like they would, right? Because they didn't fire him. But at the same time, I watched that press conference with the owner, and he said, like, we'll revisit it after the season has concluded. Meaning
They
that
gonna consider someone.
maybe
Meaning,
if
if we had a shitty season, Udoka was coming back. But if that guy who they put in
right,
his place did good, then Udoka could walk.
Yep.
That's all that fucking,
exactly.
man.
Yeah, but that's if I'm Udoka, that's not giving me nothing.
No, and that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So I mean,
That's no encouragement.
I know I don't care whether he goes or not. I thank him for what he has done for his last year, but that's just him um, giving these guys the attitude to win. Would he be better in that spot? It could be true, but who doesn't? We don't know what's to come in the future. If this guy is going to take on his role, he can get the voice, he can get the guys behind him. We don't
What if
know,
it's
but
not? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay.
No, the reason I say that ball up like this so bad because this is the one time that would be good because you see the Warriors defense is lacking to run it back and you had that chance, but it's just like you don't want to leave on a bad note, like everybody criticized KD for doing. So it's just like that'd be a perfect opportunity to run it back, but you don't know what's going to happen in 2 years. So if that's the case, like you said, with job security, I need to go where I'm employed. I think any other situation though, he would stay if it seemed like he got encouragement, but since he don't know, he gotta go.
But it's not only he didn't know, the players didn't know.
Mm. Yeah.
I just think it was a sticky situation once it happened. It's
But
like
then what does that say about him that he's taking a job so soon?
it don't say much to me. It
Just
just
like fuck
seemed
it,
like a
like
guy. It just seemed like a guy
because some
that
people are saying that it shows more that it wasn't that big of a deal what he did. Like it was just him sleeping with her owner's wife, and that it wasn't as big as Boston made it out to be.
I don't think it was as big either. Like
And me either.
to me, I don't think it was that big, but you can't tell Boston how to run their organization. You know
No,
what
we're
I'm
not
saying?
saying we're not saying how Boston judged it. We're saying that they could judge what he did, whatever which way they want. But the situation inside the house wasn't as big as Boston on the outside is making it seem like. That's what that's like what's going on in Boston forums right now. It's the Boston fans talking, and they're basically saying that what Udoka did was just sleep with the girl, and that was it. And then they're making it to be like he was doing all this other stuff on the side of it too. So that's all I'm saying.
Right. But I'm just saying it's just like if you go play for the Yankees, right? You know you can't have a beard and stuff like that. Like that's the Yankees. That's what they stand for. Whatever. Certain teams just got certain coaches, and I'm saying if that's the way that owner wanted to, like that was so egregious to him because this is his team, and
no, 100%. But
you
I'm
know,
not
like
arguing.
it
They
is
can
what
do
it
what they
is. Like
want.
I just think to Brooklyn, like he ain't did shit to us. Bring his ass on. Like that's
Come
how
over
they
here,
think.
fuck some of his ex-wives. Come
He
on.
ain't did shit over here.
The legs
Come
open. Come
over here.
on.
Like they don't care. Like and they in need
but
of
that's
a strong presence in their locker room right now. And
But
he
that
seems
also
like he
leads me
got to
to another
do it.
question. If what he did was so heinous, or why would another team right away give him another job?
That's what I'm saying. It's like to me,
That's what
when
I'm
I
saying
first
to
heard
how
about
big
it,
the magnitude of it is, or what he actually did. I think it's being blown out of proportion the way Boston is reporting it, just as a fan, because if another team execs are looking into the situation, they're like, oh, we're hired. We want him. We want him now. And we're going to pay him money to get him. Like
and we're
that
gonna keep
says
all the
all
girls
right.
away from him.
isn't the punishment just in general a year suspension crazy? Just like even the thing.
No,
like,
I'm fine with the year suspension, but my thought process is he's suspended and he's coming back. Just like Marcus Smart said, he's suspended, but he's coming back. We'll have him again next year. We just got to get through this year without him. Because you don't suspend some, like normally in a job, you can get suspended, suspended pending investigation, or suspended pending firing. But they didn't say that. They just say he was suspended for a year. They didn't say pending pending on more investigation or more information. Then we'll conclude like you're gonna revisit something you punished him for a year later after he already served his punishment out. And I think that's why I agree with Bua. He's like, nah, I could just fuck it. I know I'm a good coach. I can go over here and do some. Whatever team would take me, I'll go. Because I need to prove that, that's not me. That shit happened. I was going through some shit at home with Neil Long, and you feel me?
I wouldn't if I was him, I wouldn't like I think a lot of it is that he don't want to come back to Boston either. Like he feels like that shit could have been more in-house. Like he didn't have to get out.
No, that too. Yeah, they could have handled it better. No, 100%. But we all know Boston's known for fucking handling situations like that. I know.
Oh yeah, that really was more of it seemed like the media wanted that out, and again, once he get out, Boston has to react. The team,
got
to react.
But they ain't gonna have your back in that type of situation when that type of
no, they can't have your back. Shit. They can't. They have your back. Then it's like we supporting cheating
condone this type of behavior.
Yeah, we endorsing that, like so. Nah, I can't see them co-signing that behavior. just a unfortunate situation because I do think I ain't gonna say necessarily Boston is going to miss him because I could kind of look at this situation kind of like what Mark Jackson did for the Warriors. Then Steve Kerr took over. You know, he built that team into like having the mind that we can be champions.
Mm-hmm.
And then this young coach, from what I've been hearing, you know, he was supposed to he was second up in a Utah job. So he got some type of respect around the league and he's been on Boston. So I think he's gonna be all right for the most
Yeah,
part.
I think we'll be fine.
And if he is, this is a coach that you can have for the next 10 to 15 years. He's very young.
The Wizards beat the 76ers tonight. Ooh,
Gee, they can't stay
76ers.
consistent to save their lives.
But we got just some recaps, some catch-ups on some games, some catch-ups, you know. Celtics leading the Cavs 56-50. Kings down to the Heat 51-53. The Knicks is beating the Hawks 65-57. You got the Bulls and the Hornets in the close one, 39-37. Bulls up. You got Clippers leading by 5, 40-35 over the Rockets. You got the Bucks beating the Pistons 33-28. You got the Raptors in the close one with the Spurs 39-38. Wrap this up. And then Memphis and the Jazz just kicked off. Mavericks and the Jazz just kicked off Dallas and the Jazz 13-9. And then later on tonight, we got the Grizz and Blazers and Pelicans and Lakers. But what I want to get to before we get to Zamara's stuff. Boy, remember when we was doing the 1v1s?
Oh my God, sure.
We never finished. What are you talking about? Where did we stop? Mel, where did we stop on the 1v1s? It was shooting guard first round, or did we get through the shooting guards all the way to the championship?
I think so.
You got to the champion? All right. So we got to do forwards.
Oh Lord, Jesus!
Round one fight. So the number one forward is LeBron James. He defeats Larry Johnson, number 32, 21-0. So Jamar, you was here when we did this, right?
I did the guard ones.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah. So you guys agree with that? Larry Johnson, LeBron, 21-0?
Yeah.
Larry Bird, number 2 versus number 31, Blake Griffin, 21-2. Kevin Durant, number 3, defeats Paul George, number 30, 21-2.
Yeah. I agree because I don't like Paul George. Fuck him.
She said, I agree because I don't like Paul George.
Fuck him.
Number 4, Tim Duncan defeats number 29, Sean Kemp, 21-5.
Yeah.
Yeah, agree with that?
Yeah.
All right, the number 5, Scottie Pippen defeats number 28, Glenn Robinson, 21-1.
For sure.
Yeah, I agree with it. So this list, man.
Carmelo Anthony, number 6, defeats number 27, Andrew Dantley.
Adrian Dantley.
Hey, fuck that dude. All right, 21-3. The second round gonna be fire. You got KD, you got Larry, you got LeBron, you got Carmelo, you got KG, number 7, defeats number 26, David West, 21-1.
David West is over Paul George. This list is fucking shit. Over Sean Kemp.
That's prime David West. Prime David
I
West.
wouldn't give a.
You said what year was this made again?
This was made in 2016, I think, or something like that.
2016. All right.
Because I don't want to go back to the top and check. So let's just go with that for now.
Yeah,
number 8, Charles Barkley defeats number 25, Rudy Gay, 21-3.
Facts.
Number 9, Dirk Nowitzki defeats number 24, James Worthy, 21-7.
Wait, you said Rudy Gay above Paul George and the rest of the wait, I just caught that. Go ahead. I just caught that. Go ahead. That's crazy. Go ahead.
Number 10, John Havlicek defeats number 23, Amari Stoudemire, 21-16. He said, I agree with Boo Up. Number 11, Dominique Wilkins defeats number 22, Josh Smith, 21-5.
You feel me, Mel? Man, I don't know, man.
Number
Josh Smith
12,
above all these, bruh. What what is going on right
Josh
now?
who?
He said Josh
Josh
Smith.
Smith.
He above all these niggas. Like all of
He's
Sean
number 22.
Jesus Christ.
Ah. Oh my god.
Number 12, Julius Irvin defeats number 21, Pau Gasol, 21-0.
For sure.
Pau put up the donut. Shows you how much help Kobe had. Let me stop. Number 20, Grant Hill upsets number 13, Bernard King, 21-18. That's our first upset there. All right. Number 14, Kevin McHale defeats number 19, Chris Webber, 22-20. That was a good game. Number 18, Karl Malone upsets number 15, Alex English. 21-8. Karl Malone upsets English. I could just picture them in the 70s. Karl Malone upset by English. Number 17, Elgin Baylor upsets number 16, Paul Pierce. How you upset Paul Pierce? You crazy, Elgin Baylor. You crazy.
Oh my God.
You crazy. Elgin Baylor upsets Paul Pierce 21-19. Now, all right, we got to go to power forwards round 2.
This is gonna be fun. Boo out about to shake his head the whole round.
Yeah.
Number 1, LeBron James versus number 17, Elgin Baylor, defeated 21-2. Larry Bird versus Karl Malone. Who would have thought of this? Larry Bird 21-4. Get him up out of here.
Versus who?
Larry versus Karl Malone.
They could have gave Carl a couple more points than that, though. That's kind of messed up.
And they could have gave Carl a couple more slots than that. What's going on?
18. Kevin Durant, 21, defeats number 14. Well, no, he's not 21. Number 3, Kevin Durant defeats number 14, Kevin McHale, 21-4.
Kevin McHale better than Karl Malone. Never.
Kevin McHale, don't they? Respect Boston.
Yeah, okay.
Number 4, Tim Duncan defeats number 20, Grant Hill, 21-11. Number 5, Scottie Pippen defeats number 12, Julius Irving. I keep saying Randall. Julius Irving.
I'm done.
21-17.
I'm done, Troy. Troy, I'm done.
I said I'm done. I didn't make this list, Boo Up.
Oh my God, man.
I didn't make the list, Boo Up.
What is going on, man?
But
wait, Paul,
Pippen.
This is small. It's small and power forwards. This any forward?
Yeah, this is just forwards.
Because I'm like, why the heck is okay? Whatever. Go ahead.
It's just forwards. We're gonna get to centers next Wednesday.
All right, whatever.
All right, number 6, Carmelo Anthony defeats number 11, Dominique Wilkins, 21-8. Let's go, Carmelo. Killer instinct. Let's go. Hoodie Mello was on that day. Number 7, Kevin Garnett defeats John Havlicek, 21-8. Dirk Nowitzki upsets number 9. Dirk Nowitzki upsets number 8, Charles Barkley, 21-12. I'm up out of here. Round 3, fight. Shooting guards, forwards. All right, here we go. Cream of the crop. Down to the last down.
Who made it? Stevie Wonder?
Number 1, LeBron James versus number 1, Dirk Nowitzki. LeBron defeats him 21-0.
Dang.
It's not going to be 0 in real life, but God.
Yeah, like that's kind of good. Yeah.
The Battle of Boston. Larry Bird, number 2 versus number 7, Kevin Garnett.
Larry Bird gonna win.
21-11. You got it, Zamora. 21-11. Get Kevin Garnett up out of here. You ain't a real Boston. Nah, I'm playing Kevin Garnett. Ooh. Number 3, Kevin Garnett. Kevin Durant. Number 3, Kevin Durant versus number 6, Carmelo Anthony.
Durant, but like I think he's gonna win.
21-9. It goes in Durant's favor. This shit coming down to KD and LeBron. I'm telling you right now. Number 5, Scottie Pippen upsets Tim Duncan 21-19.
Troy, man, throw this whole list away, man. For real, man. This is
Like I'm just. How does Scottie Pippen?
Yo, I gotta find out how to fucking clip this shit and put it into time.
Wait, so Scottie Pippen is ranked 5 all-time forward?
Yes.
What the?
on their
Yes.
list. Yeah.
What the?
On to the championship round. Oh, well, the
That's
Sweet
like
16.
Like, no, that's
Let's
not.
go to
Even,
the final 4. Forwards. Here we go. Number 1, LeBron James beat number 5, Scottie Pippen. It only takes LeBron James to beat him.
21-19.
21-2.
Oh,
Kevin Durant, number 3, upsets Larry Bird, number 2, 21-16.
mm,
All right, here we go. Championship.
Durant.
Here we go. Forwards. LeBron James defeats Kevin Durant 21-5.
Bruh, now they just no. That score wouldn't have been like they gassing it. No, the score wouldn't have been
that's
like that.
wild.
See, y'all don't even know though.
They sicing
That's
this
wild.
really bad, like really bad.
Because after this, it's the Elite 8. And then we got the Final 4 matchup out of all positions.
Bruh.
And then we get a championship round. All right, so we got to do centers next week. But yeah, you enjoyed that?
No,
That was painful.
it was disgusting. Troy.
Well, we got something else painful to get through. Zamara sent me some screenshots. I wish I had the link because I'm pretty sure it's more. But House of Highlights decided that they would like to name NBA top players league. Who is a better player right now? So we have about 5 slides here.
This list is spicy, boo up. So just
Oh, spicy shirts coming too in the merch.
Mm.
Spicy shirts are coming. Ben Simmons is back. Now let me stop. The first one is DeMar DeRozan versus Devin Booker. Who's better right now, Boo-Wop?
Devin Booker or DeMar DeRozan?
Devin Booker or DeMar DeRozan right now?
D-Book.
62% voted DeMar DeRozan. 38% voted Devin Booker.
Bruh. The whole list was just like
You have to say about that, Boo-Wop.
I need what they smoking.
Boo-Wop.
I need what they smoking, gang.
Boo-Wop. Who's better right now? Zion Williamson or DeMar DeRozan?
Zion.
It's DeMar DeRozan. 61% to 39%.
This must have been stationed in Chicago because ain't no way.
House of Highlights.
Yeah,
House
crazy.
of No Lights because you can't see. Boo-Wop. Who's better? Jimmy Butler right now or James Harden right now?
James Harden.
It's Jimmy Butler, 65% to 35%.
Troy, all
Why are you blaming me? Don't blame me. I didn't do anything, bro.
Wow, bro. The whole list.
This is
All
crazy.
right. Boo-Wop. Who's better
What's up?
right now? Kyrie Irving or Damian Lillard?
Dame.
Damian Lillard, 62%. Kyrie, 38%.
Makes sense.
Hey, Boo-Wop.
Finally. What's up?
Got another question for you.
Go ahead.
Who's better right now? Anthony Davis or Paul George?
Oh, PG.
PG is right, 66% to 34%. Which one was the most egregious?
The
The D book one made me a
yeah,
little.
the D book
That
over
was-
DeMar. Yeah,
That was kind of wild. I was like,
that's kind of nasty right there. Not gonna lie.
DeMar's a GOAT. Caught in the house of highlights. Somebody need to go turn their damn lights off. They ain't using them correctly.
the whole list was weird. I don't know where these DeMar DeRozan fans came from. That's what had me those.
When he started hitting threes to end games back to back.
That was crazy.
He ain't had no fans in Toronto.
But I still don't I don't be seeing hella fans and comments and stuff when I follow these sports pages. I ain't never heard one DeMar DeRozan fan ever. Not to say he's not like that.
I will say DeMar DeRozan is playing his best basketball though. Like definitely last year and still kind of this year. Like he hooping for real to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like he just looked like a more polished basketball player. That's rare for a player to do that kind of like in year 30. I mean year 14 for him. I think it's like year 14.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he averaging 25, 4 and 5 on 50% from the field. Like that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, that's pretty good.
Let's see what he's shooting from the 3.
Yeah,
he's shooting like 36 from the 3.
I see it. Who did that graphic?
That's Bleacher Report. They have like a little anime now about the players they be fighting and stuff like that. But yeah, what else you want to get into, Zamar? I know you said you had some stuff.
Oh yeah, about the little last thing I was gonna talk about, just like that Kareem thing with the little beef between him and LeBron, and then LeBron like responding back like there's no relationship with him, and it's just back and forth. And who was it that pointed out like Kareem really started criticizing or hating on LeBron when he started getting closer to his record? Wasn't that Stephen A. or was that Shannon?
I think it was Shannon. Yeah. He asked Magic about it. Like how do you think Kareem gonna feel about it? And he said they think Kareem gonna not like it, like he ain't gonna appreciate it. Cause he had it for so long, so it's like he thought he was gonna probably have it forever too.
And then came along LeBron James, who can play 20, 30 years too.
Or at least he like, shit, I'm 80 years old, man. Let me have it another 10 years. At least let me went out with it. You know what I'm saying?
LeBron should just get 1 point away from it and then retire and then come back in his memory. And like, I beat your record.
I'm LeBron. I'm trying to get that motherfucker right now so he can see me get it.
I'm sorry. You clip it, put it on, whatever you want. I still won't see LeBron as the GOAT. I don't care.
Yeah, me neither. But I'm just saying, like, I'm LeBron. Like, I'm LeBron, I absolutely think I'm the GOAT. I absolutely think that, like, I'm the GOAT.
With the same, like, I mean, Pat Bev, you know, he does his little psych thing, so that's different. But LeBron, I guess, him saying that right now with that team, I don't know, but he'll go in his own right, I guess. Not with that team,
I mean, yeah. I'm just saying, like, he should think that as well as Kareem. A lot of guys, I mean, should think that they're, you know what I'm saying, that they the GOAT, like, if they put up a hell of a career to me. So, like, it's not crazy. Like, it's people that think Larry Bird is the GOAT. It's people that think Kobe Bryant is the GOAT. It's definitely should be people that think LeBron James is the GOAT, and he should be one of them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he should be one of them people that think that about himself. Like, it don't matter.
See, I was trying to be realistic with people, you know, and then everybody with all these delusional ass takes you right, but well, Larry Bird is my GOAT.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it's people that really believe that, and it's nothing wrong with that.
I believe it. I believe it right now. Since you said that, I believe it. Larry Bird is the GOAT. There ain't nobody greater than a great white hope.
I mean, you ain't gonna get your pushback now. You know you're gonna just push back.
I'm not listening to nobody. What school said? I don't care what nobody said. I don't care. Nobody said. Larry Bird is the GOAT.
I want to see
Possibility.
this 2016 list. Who he got winning the whole thing? That's John gonna be. Yeah, that's what I want to see.
What?
That list, that bullshit list we just did. I want
Oh,
to see who they got winning. Like who the best out of all of it on these one on
You want to
ones.
go through the centers now? You want to do
No,
it?
thank you. No, thank you. I had
You want
enough
to do it?
bullshit for
We can
tonight.
do it.
Me and Boo up opt out. We good.
We can do it.
yeah.
We good.
I'm opting out on that one.
We
Yeah,
can
we
do it.
good.
I need like one of them, like you know what I'm saying? Every week, maybe.
You said I need
Maybe.
one a
It
week
need to
because
be better than what it was. That like to me was kind of nasty. Like we should do one. We should put one together and then do like the battle of it. You know what I'm saying? Like simulate. Maybe we can simulate it. We like come up with
ooh, maybe we could do one, right? We get our top a collective
30
top
together,
30
whatever.
to 32 together, and then we'll do it just how they did it 1 versus 31, and then we'll put them out one at one each week. We could put it out and then see how the people feel about the matchup. Is it an easy one? Who they think going to be the last two in that positions tournament and stuff like that. But
Right.
no, that was fun. I would love to do the centers if you guys ready.
No, we good.
No.
We don't want to do that bullshit now. It's gonna make us mad.
I don't want to do that
It's
bullshit
gonna
now.
make us mad.
I don't want to do that
Yeah,
bullshit.
that was rough.
Cause watch they put like
Boulette.
is number 5.
Good.
What's good with y'all, man?
Good. Go ahead, Zamar.
No, I ain't nothing to say.
You said once they did that, go ahead.
I said because watch they put like Casal is like number 5 all time. I'm gonna walk out too. I'm gonna be like, I gotta be fucked up.
But Pau Gasol was in the forward.
Oh, okay, we
You
good.
talking about Mark now?
No,
Mark is
I
that
mean,
vibe?
if they put Mark, bruh, I'm done with the whole list.
Yeah, he shouldn't have been on there. Moo, what's your thoughts on Steve Nash?
I mean, you called it, dog. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, it's crazy. I seen it, and then I instantly thought of you, bro. I was like, damn, he called that shit.
Shit, I got a better question, Moolich. I guess we know the answer to our question about Idoka.
Hey, I guess we figured it out, bro.
They said Boston said they have no problem of him walking. That means that he gotta quit. I mean, that money they don't got to pay him that shit. My money back.
Shit.
Take my contract back.
Yeah, they were probably like, we can get out of a contract. He gets another job out of it, so he's not out of a job. It doesn't look fucked up on our
But do you
part.
think because the Nets are willing to hire him this fast into the season that the reports that were coming out that it was this horrendous act, do you think those could be a little bit blown out of proportion?
I think it kind of played a part in it because the Celtics necessarily didn't want to deal with that, all that PR, all that unnecessary PR, and they were just like, you know what? If we can find somebody that will take this, or that would take him from us, then bet we just gonna let him do it because he's really not worth all the attention, especially when he comes back from suspension.
But did you hear what Smart said?
Nah, what you say?
I said, did you hear what Smart said?
Oh no, go ahead, Zamar. What you say?
Said. I said, did you hear what Marcus Smart said?
Oh no, what did he say?
He said that they thought it was just a suspension, that he thought that he would be back next year, and that is that. So I mean, technically, they weren't in the loop either.
And that's the thing. That's the thing that sucks, bro. It's like the players, you know, like they kind of built a relationship with him, and you know, you got to think about it like this. Like when he came in, like they rode for him, bro. Like everybody was writing the Celtics off at first, and then you know what I'm saying, they get that whole new like they basically start to believe in his system, and then now it's like, oh well, shit, if he leave, bro. Like we really don't care. So it's like technically to the players, it's kind of like a slap in the face to them.
Nah, he don't go. He definitely going for the wives. He only like wives.
No. Wow. That's foul.
You know, looking back on the situation, I just hated so much out of all of it that everybody was like, Nia Long. Like, we don't know. And there's nothing against Nia Long, but we don't know what type of person she is or what type of problems they were having, what their relationship aspect was for him to step out the door fully and meet another married woman.
I mean, and then, you know, the reports came out that Nia said that they were in an open relationship at the time. So it's like, or open relationship and they were separated at the time anyway. So it really doesn't, you know what I'm saying? like all that Nia Long stuff. Like,
Oh, so it was
yeah,
just bullshit. Everybody want to throw
Yeah,
Nia in
you know
there
what I'm
because
saying?
it's Nia
Like,
Long.
yeah, everybody was
Everybody
just
wanna
saying
look at the
because of the fact it
name.
was
So
Nia.
everybody, everybody consented to this basically, even the owner. He was the
Essentially.
only one that didn't consent to this basically.
Facts. It's like,
Damn.
I mean, I
I wonder if he's still
don't get
doing
into
it.
grown people
Bruh,
business.
chill
Man.
out, Troy.
What?
Chill
What you
out,
talking tomorrow is a simple question. I want to know if
yo.
he's still fucking the wife. I want to know.
Hey,
Chill out.
Right.
hey,
Is he still
Hey.
doing it?
logical
Did they
question.
suspend him because he
You
won't
feel me?
stop? Can't
You
stop,
was-
won't stop.
I'm not.
You as bad as my sports friends that said the reason Tom Brady and Gazelle broke up because of AB. Yeah, you as bad as them. Like, wow, y'all, wow. No.
Oh my God! Hey,
Y'all
I'm
gotta
not gonna sit here and
chill.
speculate. I know it's not Football Friday. I'm not gonna sit here and speculate. But hey, I'm not gonna say AB wasn't reaching in some end zones. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
He was
That's all
definitely
I'ma
reaching
say.
in Gazelle's end zone. I mean,
Bruh,
That's
y'all
all I'm
gotta
gonna say.
chill.
Y'all gotta relax.
Exactly, y'all gotta chill.
That'd
hey, you
be the
start
most.
talking about Idoka and things get
That'd be the most ultimate
inappropriate.
backstabbing shit AB could have did in his life, bro.
You feel
That-
Like,
me?
god
bro,
damn.
Imagine how
that
Gazelle
would
gonna
be the
pop up in a
most snake
video with
shit
AB. AB
ever.
gonna do a
Fight
music
video.
video with
That'd be so
Gazelle.
scandalous,
Hey,
yo.
bro, she finna pop up putting that shit on.
Yo, chill out.
Hey.
Pop up putting that shit on.
Chill out, yo.
Put that shit
Hey,
on.
tell him boo I put that shit on.
Y'all chill out.
Man, stop playing with AB. He get down like
Hey, I'm
that.
trying to tell you. He said business was booming. So hey,
Bruh.
you might want to be careful. You feel me?
Crazy. That's crazy, yo.
Y'all doing too much, y'all. That's wrong.
Yeah, I can't condone it though. Like, if he did, he'd be bogus.
Hey, yeah, nah, if
He
did
would
that,
not have been
he'll
in the
be-
league, man, without Tom Brady. So he'd have been
Yeah,
bogus.
Exactly.
for real.
Tom brought him back and
Literally
vouched
saved
for
your
this
career.
man when nobody else did. So I'm like, I support, I ain't gonna hold you. I support the bullshit AB doing the antics because I fuck with it. But if he did that, that's foul. That's foul as fuck. You can't do
That's
Yeah.
foul if he for sure did
that. That's
that. Like,
foul, bro. You
ain't no coming back from that one.
Oh, nah. Ain't no coming back.
All jokes aside, of course. All jokes aside.
Gotta say that.
I'm dead.
Sorry. I thought my daughter walked past inappropriate, but I start wilding out. But nah, fucking yeah. Then Mulich, you want to hear we did the power forwards, Mulich, the 1v1.
Oh goodness, the 1v1 tournament with the power forwards.
The 1v1s. You wanna get into it? Since they heard it, I can make them hear it again.
Oh
I was
my
gonna say,
god.
let me hear something nasty,
All right,
man.
I'll go fast.
I'm gonna put my shit on me.
I'll go fast. She said I'm about to put my shit on. All right. Number 1, LeBron James defeats Larry Johnson. Number 32. Number 2, Larry Bird defeats number 31, Blake Griffin. Number 3, Kevin Durant defeats Paul George, number 30. Number 4, Tim Duncan defeats Sean Kemp, number 29. Number 5, Scottie Pippen defeats Glenn Robinson, number 28. Carmelo Anthony, number 6, defeats Dantley, number 27. Number 7, Kevin Garnett defeats David West, 26. Number 8, Charles Barkley defeats number 25, Rudy Gay. Number 9, Dirk Nowitzki defeats number 24, James Worthy. Number 10, John Havlicek defeats number 23, Amari Stoudemire. Number 11, Dominique Wilkins defeats Josh Smith, number 22. Number 12, Julius Randle defeats number 21, Paul Gasol. Grant Hill, number 20, defeats number 13, upset alert, Bernard King. Number 14, Kevin McHale defeats number 19, Chris Webber. Number 18, Karl Malone upsets number 15, Alex English. Number 17, Elgin Baylor upsets Paul Pierce, number 16. And now we're on to round 2.
Goodness gracious.
It's bad. It's about to get worse. All right. Number 1, LeBron beats 17, Elgin Baylor. 2, Larry Bird beats 18, Karl Malone. Kevin Durant defeats Kevin McHale, the Kevin versus Kevin crime. Number 4, Tim Duncan defeats Grant Hill. Number 20, number 5, Scottie Pippen defeats number 12, Julius Irving. Number 6, Carmelo Anthony defeats Dominique Wilkins. Carmelo defeats Dominique Wilkins. Look at Boo Watson. Jamal muted this shit. She said, fuck this. She done took her headphones out, so I'm not listening to this shit again. Number 7, Kevin Garnett beats number 10, John Havlicek.
Like y'all got
Number 9, Dirk Nowitzki beats number 8, upset alert, Charles Barkley.
They got Dark out here tripping.
All right, round 3, fight. All right, here we go. Number 1, LeBron James beats number 9, Dirk Nowitzki. Number 2, Larry Bird. Larry Bird defeats Kevin Garnett. Kevin Durant, number 3, defeats number 6, Carmelo Anthony. Number 5, Scottie Pippen, upset alert, beats number 4, Tim Duncan. Scottie went on a tear.
You saw his ranking though, bro.
Scottie went on a tear, bro.
Get out.
All right, here we go. Sweet 16. LeBron defeats Scottie Pippen. Kevin Durant defeats Larry Bird. Upset alert.
Gracious.
Yeah, and then we're down, and then that's it because then we got the Elite 8. It's LeBron defeats Kevin Durant. And that's it. And now we got to do the centers, and then when we do the centers, we get to go. The centers will be the last one, and plus we'll get into the rest of the playoff bracket that you guys did not hear, because they do it. All of the positions are going to mesh, and they all play it out, and you'll see who's the 2 best. Blah, blah. You like that?
Oh, my God.
Hey, boo up. Let's ride.
Nope. He's like,
she said no.
Those, man, some of them was, I can't even use the word egregious because it doesn't even reach that, bro.
Bro,
you know how Scottie got the number 5. That junk crazy.
They got Karl Malone at 18, bro.
Come on now. Come on.
Crazy to me.
I ain't gonna lie. Somebody was on heavy.
Wasn't Scottie above Tim Duncan though?
No,
he was one spot behind him.
Yeah, Tim was 4. He beat Tim Duncan though.
I was to say he beat.
Bro,
who did Scottie beat? Hold on, let's go back. Who did Scottie beat?
Julius Irving. He beat Julius Irving.
Bro. Exactly. Talk to him. Come on, dog. Julius. The dot.
He beat too many people he shouldn't have been able to beat.
He done beat too many people. I'm going to look at it. All right, in the first round.
This is Scottie Pippen we talking here. What?
In the first round, he beat number 4, 10, 5. He beat Glenn Robinson.
Shit, wow.
In round 2, I think that's when he beat Karl Malone.
That's crazy.
Retarded.
That's crazy.
They just put anybody on this.
No, he beat Julius Irving in round 2. Round 3, fight. That's where he beat Karl Malone at.
That's still wild. Because
he beat Tim Duncan round 3. Sorry. Bird took out Karl Malone. Sorry. But yeah, those are the 3 people he beat. And then he got beat. He got beat by LeBron James. The only one that could stop him. But it gets interesting because at the end, it's like after the Elite 8, after the Elite 8, you get the Final 4. And that's the Final 4 from each.
I might have to go back and watch some games, man, because was Scottie like that, bro? Like, am I missing something? I don't get me wrong. There's no knock to Scottie, bro, at all, bro.
You ain't missing that.
Come on, dog. There's no way.
Violation.
Scottie done took out the Irvin, and he done took out Tim Duncan. Man's a beast. What can you say about him?
I'm sitting here thinking, like, am I being disrespectful? But, like,
am I
there's
wrong?
no way.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Look, it got to be me because there's no way. Oh, damn.
That shit was super unrealistic, man. There's no
Yeah,
way.
Scotty walking on water, boy.
Oh, wait till we get to the Final Four.
That's gonna be so nasty. Oh my god.
We got centers left. We got through the power point guards, you got through shooting guards, you got through the forwards, and now we got to do centers, and then the Final Four out of all the positions, and then the championship. Who's taking home the 1v1 title?
Oh dang, that's wild. They had Scotty out here going crazy.
Scotty went nuts. He put up the best 3 wins, I think.
So y'all gonna put some respect on my name.
Scotty took out Tim Duncan, a big fundamental. He said, "Get that boy up out of here."
Oh, whoa. Okay.
That's crazy.
You guys got
Show us
anything else
something,
you
man,
want on the
Scotty.
agenda? Anything else on the agenda you guys want to touch? I'm done over here.
Man, I'm
Gucci.
Good. Final thoughts. Mooley's popped in a little late, but we respect it. Respect the popping up.
Oh yeah, you already know, man. If I can get here, I'm gonna get here, man. You already know what it is.
We don't condone potting and driving though.
We don't, but hey, I'm paying attention to the road. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got eyes forward.
Yeah, you got 4 of them things, so you good.
You feel me? Let them know, bro. Let them know. I ain't gonna never be sightless out here, man.
Nigga, I could put 2 this way, 2 that way. Stop.
I'm telling you, boy, what? I'm everywhere at once, man.
But now let's get up out of here. Mooley's final thoughts. You're the first one to have you the first word.
Well, y'all know what it is, man. Follow the sports page. Follow all the social medias. Keep rocking with us, man. And yeah, we're gonna see y'all Friday, man. Warriors back to back.
Jamar?
I'm just gonna say, Mooley, you think they're gonna be back to back with that defense? That's all. That's my final thought.
Boo up. You got a question to ask Mooley your final thoughts, even though he ain't gonna answer it, because I'll press this damn end button.
I'm just flexing, dog. It's all good. I'm just flexing. Don't worry about it.
all right, man. You already know, man. I'll see you people on Monday.
Hey, I see you Friday.